they'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now Tua. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Now a handoff looking right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. The 39
on second down, Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, being chased out left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st down, Tagovailoa eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back at the 10-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
The 17-yard line.
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Breida. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
And the Dolphin first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back, down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
25-yard line.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down, Miami.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Tua to try again on second down. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown Dolphins.
Touchdown Miami.
Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Now it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
First down, Dolphins.
Tua now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua letting one go deep for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flushed out right. And this will be caught by Mooney. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On play action, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you've got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Steps away to his left. He can run for it. To a hit, and the ball is out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Tua going to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Tua now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left, to a hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And now to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he comes back with one complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On the move to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. It's Tagovailoa. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd and long.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the pressure gets to him again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua sets up to pass it. Eluding the pressure right. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the 1st down.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On 2nd down, Tua. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Yeah, we dominate.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets a little steam going.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And his kick is good.
It's the score, Dolphins 21, Bills 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up more. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Allen. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
And we may very well be headed to overtime.
That ties the game at 21.
What's up, D?
Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away.
Oh, man. Why even get on the game? I should have went into work today.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
A lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. And he's going to keep it here. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. This from 51 yards for the win.
You miss.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And here in overtime,
Plug in my mic after you kick. Don't try to do that.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team
You been gonna miss regardless. Because your aim was left. You missed bad.
But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
What's up, AJ?
What's up?
The Dolphins
I gotta wash my car.
Now the Bills will take another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Yeah, Bob.
Tua and the Dolphins now with
I about to order some headers. Fuck, I about this order them right now. Let me go get my job.
He'll throw. They'll pull him out right. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Tua. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. He may try and run for this. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Looking to pass. Tua. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. On the return, Harris.
Sadly, you lose.
Punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And yes, he will.
Football with a 1st and 10.
Right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 100.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Allen do now with his drive? Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance.
Just go end in a tie.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 26. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
Yeah, because you got arthritis.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Shut up and thank you.
Here's Tua.
What you want me to achoo?
Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards is the pickup there. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT.
No. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's 1 quarter. I'm pretty sure it's 1 quarter. He's sitting in the zone waiting for the route too. And you...
Well, I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. So that's
Told
it.
you.
No double overtime until the playoffs roll around. So that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases.
And that tie serves as a loss.
Winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away a little bit cranky on this one.
Man.
Yeah,
MEH, man. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Are you telling